to start by thanking our student athletes for being here today and for representing their teammates. What they do on a day-to-day basis to balance both their athletic and academic obligations is remarkable. I also want to thank and welcome our head football coaches, athletic directors, our corporate partners, the Rose Bowl, our other Rose Bowl partners, and our friends from the College Football Playoff. Finally, I want to thank the members of the media that have joined us today in person. We greatly appreciate all you do to tell the stories of the Pac-12 to our fans. Alongside this focus, the Pac-12 will continue to be the Conference of Champions and continue to invest in the success of all sports. With the Summer Olympics underway in Tokyo, we can once again expect to see the Pac-12's excellence in these sports on full display. The Pac-12 sent more than 300 Olympians to these games across 28 sports and representing all 12 of our universities in 52 countries. Over 60% of these athletes are women. In addition to our athletes, 8 Pac-12 coaches are head coaches of Olympic teams. At the last Summer Olympics in Rio in 2016, Pac-12 affiliated athletes won 55 total medals in 12 sports. If the conference had been a country, it would have finished 5th among all countries in the medal count. As a conference, we dominate Olympic and women's sports. In fact, the Pac-12 has won the most, or tied for the most, NCAA titles for 56 of the last 60 years, including in each of the last 16 seasons. This is an achievement we are proud of and will not walk away from. Before I conclude my remarks, I'd like to quickly address some of the significant recent developments related to college athletics. If the media reports turn out to be true, we believe the move by Texas and Oklahoma from the Big 12 to the SEC strengthens our unique position as the only Power 5 conference with teams in the Mountain and Pacific time zones. We have a stable, highly successful, and well-positioned membership with a high bar to entry. Given our investments in football and men's basketball and our historic domination of other sports, we do not think expansion is required to continue to compete and thrive. That said, the fallout from Texas and Oklahoma gives us an opportunity to once again consider expansion, and we've already had significant inbound interest from many schools. We will work with our presidents and chancellors to evaluate these opportunities. We expect these decisions to take some time, and we will not be sharing any further information today about ongoing expansion discussions. Speaking of desirable media markets, we know that the single biggest opportunity that the conference has over time to support our schools and student athletes is to strike the right balance between revenue, national exposure, and competitive advantage in our next set of media rights deals. This is a difficult balancing act, but in a few years, thanks to the foresight of our presidents and chancellors, we will be in a unique and enviable position. Unlike many other conferences, we still own all of our media rights, and this gives us unlimited flexibility in how to structure new deals beginning in 2024. In fact, we believe our media rights will be even more valuable if there is further consolidation among the FBS conferences in the next 2 to 3 years. Given the proliferation of bundled media services and the unique and very limited nature of live sports, I believe we will have a large and diverse group of bidders for our media rights. As we identify these issues, we will work collaboratively with our CFP partners to recommend an expansion plan that increases access, takes into account the best interests of our student athletes, and also preserves the rich traditions of college football. That concludes my prepared remarks.
Show me the money! That's it, brother, but you got to yell that shit! Show me the money! I need to feel you, Jerry! Show me the money! Jerry, you better yell! Show me the money! Show me the money! What you gonna do, Jerry? Show me the money! Congratulations, you're still my agent.
Already annoyed enough that you have to pay $5 for a gallon of gas, and now you got one of these things screaming at you. Here's how you silence it. is all. Have a good day.
That's all, folks.
Big 12 open for business.
There is no doubt the Big 12 is open for business. We will leave no stone unturned to drive value for the conference.